Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.
Greetings to all of our dedicated listeners of the Restore Your Health podcast. I'm your host, Laronda, and this week we'll discuss positive mental health strategies, diabetes, vitamins and natural supplements for overall health, and updates to COVID-19. Let me state that all content shared on the show is merely for informational and educational purposes only, not meant to cure, treat, diagnose, or prevent any disease. I'd like to start with a little inspiration. This comes from the quote, "Instead of saying, I'm damaged, I'm broken, say, I'm healing, I'm rediscovering myself, I'm starting over." This quote has so many great nuggets. It has so many great nuggets to take away. It first tells us that having a positive view of how you see yourself and speak good news instead of negative words that tries to shape our image. If you want to see something different, you must do something different. And this means you must be the one to always speak positively about yourself. Our words have the power to bring positive vibes or negative ones into our mindset. So rediscover yourself by starting fresh with words of healing over everything concerning you. I hope that this gave you some confidence, hope, and encouragement. The encouragement you need to start this week off thinking differently about yourself and speaking well over your life. All right, so let us go ahead and begin. We're going to start with talking about positive mental health strategies to help improve our mental state of being. Mental health plays a vital role in the way a person thinks and, in most cases, reacts. That is why our minds are the most important investments we can make. Having a negative mindset and mental view of yourself is one of the leading causes of depression. That's right. That's why we want to reevaluate our mental health and we want to make it a practice to think positively about ourselves. Make this a daily regimen. This is only a part of the process of good mental health. Other factors may include mental disorders and conditions such as bipolar, severe depression, PTSD, trauma, grief, anxiety, and mania. Also, some other factors not mentioned may also be included as well. Mental disorders can be defined as a mental illness or psychiatric disorder, a behavioral or mental pattern that causes significant distress or impairment of personal functioning. Such features may be persistent, remitting, relapsing, or occur as single episodes, which could be caused by genetic or environmental factors. Starting with counseling and therapy is the best way to improve your mental state of being. So if you have not, and if you think that you need to talk to a counselor, go ahead and start that today. Secondly, listening to positive meditation and affirmations are other helpful ways. Here are just a few positive affirmation and ways to help you think better about yourself. You're going to want to write down 10 things that you like about yourself and act on them. Create a calm, stress-free, and inviting environment for your workspace. Listen to positive meditation and have a daily prayer time. Stay away from negative people who only want to speak negative things and speak about their problems and the faults of others. This type of behavior only makes your negative thinking worse. Find a peaceful place to rest and declutter your mind. That's right. So we need to declutter our minds, get away for a moment, go outside, get some fresh air, take a walk, anything. Okay, whatever you need to do that to clear your mind. Okay, so stay away from all the negative behavior, the negative people. Find your peaceful place of rest and declutter your mind. You're going to want to play your favorite music. You can play your favorite music quietly to keep you happy and joyful. You're going to want to seek natural holistic remedies like eating healthy and incorporating a daily exercise regimen. By doing these recommendations, you'll soon be able to function properly and more positively. In addition to counseling, these practices will help to greatly improve your mental health. So let's get started with those today. Those are are some very, very helpful suggestions that will help you to stay calm, stay stress-free, and to maintain good mental health. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about diabetes. This is something that's been on the rise lately. People have been talking about different forms of diabetes. There's type 2 and type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And it's been on the rise a lot. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what's going on, or people have just stopped eating healthy altogether. There can be a lot of factors that could contribute to the development of diabetes. So let's talk about a few. Whether you have diabetes or not, knowing your current state of health will determine your outcome and reduce complications. Knowing the signs of diabetes is important. The sooner you recognize the symptoms, the better you'll be at fighting the disease with right resources. Okay. Signs of type 1 diabetes can develop as early as a few weeks or months. Type 1 diabetes symptoms are, but not limited to, urinating. Okay. Urinating a lot, often at night. Okay. Being very thirsty. Okay. Having a thirst all the time. Losing weight without trying are some of the symptoms. Being very hungry are also other symptoms. Having a blurry vision, numbness or tingling in the hands and feet. Feeling very tired. If you've been feeling very tired, those are one of the symptoms as well. And having dry skin or having sores that heal slowly. Or you can have more infections than usual. Okay, so these are some of the symptoms of type 1 diabetes. And type 2 diabetes symptoms often go undiagnosed. That's right. Many people with type 2 diabetes don't even know that they have it, because it can take years to develop and it's difficult to spot. According to the CDC, more than 37 million Americans have diabetes. That's about 1 in 10, and approximately 90 to 95% over the age of 45. But more and more teens and children today are developing it as well. So we want to make sure that we are on the lookout for that as well. So let's talk about some of the causes of diabetes. We want to know, what causes diabetes? Well, when insulin is not made by our hormones, diabetes can develop in the body. Insulin made by the pancreas plays a key role to let blood sugar into your cells. Cells do not respond normally to insulin, which is why it's known as insulin resistance. Your pancreas make more insulin to try to get cells to respond. Eventually, your pancreas can't keep up and your blood sugar rises, setting the stage for diabetes and also type 2 diabetes. Things like high blood sugar is damaging to the body and can cause other serious health problems, such as heart disease, vision loss, and kidney disease. If you develop any of these symptoms or you think you may have diabetes, contact your doctor. However, managing diabetes can be done with a healthy diet and exercise regimen. You'll need to check with your physician often and check your blood sugar often to keep diabetes under control. Make sure you get a necessary screening each year. Managing rest, stress, and other factors are also important factors in improvement. You want to get the support and the guidance, including how to recognize the early signs of diabetes. Okay, so we know that eating healthy is like number one thing. So to go ahead and develop a healthy eating and activity plan, exercise plan. You're going to want to test your blood sugar and keep a record of the result. Recognize the signs of high or low blood sugar and keep a to-do list. Okay, keep a note of your progress. Okay, and what to do about it. If needed, give yourself insulin by syringe, pen, or pump. Okay, and this will be given to you by your doctor if you need it. If not, then continue a healthy eating regimen and exercise program. Monitor your feet, your skin, and eyes to check for problems early. Buy diabetes supplies and store them properly. Okay, you're going to want to manage your stress. Very, very important. And deal with daily diabetes care. Adopt a new lifestyle of regimen to help improve your overall health. Okay, so these are some very helpful tips in maintaining diabetes. Diabetes can develop over time, and that's mainly by eating a poor diet and no exercise. Those are the culprits. Okay, so you want to look out for that. Make sure that you maintain a healthy eating regimen, exercise daily, drink lots of water, and keep yourself healthy, stress-free. Okay, those are ways of combating diseases like diabetes. All right. So next, we're going to talk about vitamins and natural supplements for health and your overall health. Okay. And this is another way you can maintain your overall health. That is why we suggest making supplements a priority. If you're not eating right, you need to be taking supplements. Okay. Supplements that we recommend are the ones like MindWise. Like YL MindWise helps to support your normal cardiovascular and cognitive health using CoQ10, LCR, and GPR ingredients, also with fruit juices and extracts, turmeric, and premium essential oils. MindWise Memory Blend supports normal brain and heart function. It contains a high proportion of unsaturated fatty acids and omega-3 fatty acids, which are very important for your overall health. It also includes GPC and ALCR and bioidentical CoQ10, all studied to be beneficial, very, very beneficial properties. Okay. It supports your heart health by replenishing the body. So MindWise is a great supplement to get. You're going to want to get that supplement on our website. Next, we'll talk about the SuperCal Plus. SuperCal Plus is a true bone health supplement with a synergetic blend of bioavailable calcium, magnesium, vitamin D and K, and other trace minerals. It uses a synergetic blend of bioavailable calcium, magnesium, and other trace minerals derived from red algae harvested off the coast of Iceland. It features a dual action blend that helps maintain and support the structure, integrity, and density of bones, promotes healthy bones by supporting the body's ability to absorb bone tissue and deposits new bone tissue, osteoblasts. It provides an excellent source of calcium, magnesium, vitamin K, and vitamin D. It helps to support and contribute to the maintenance of healthy bones using calcium, magnesium, and a unique matrix of trace minerals. So you're going to want to get that SuperCal Plus. All right. Next, we'll talk about the Powergise. This is a great supplement, very good for your stamina, for increasing strength. It's an exercise and sports supplement that helps to boost your stamina, support healthy muscles, and it increases muscle size, strength through a combination of essential oils and botanicals. It helps to maintain balanced energy levels for physical performance and endurance. It helps boost your stamina and enhance sports performance. It helps sustain energy levels, your strength, and your vitality when paired with physical activity. Okay, so this is great. It also helps to support healthy muscles, increase muscle size and strength, and enhance muscle tone and the rate of muscle recovery. All right, it helps to promote mental clarity, concentration, alertness, and a sense of energy and calm. Powergise promotes overall well-being and hormonal health. It also contains Uricoma longifolia to support healthy testosterone levels in both men and women. So you want to go ahead and get those supplements. If you want to purchase those today, you can purchase those off of our website. They're available today for purchase. Okay, and we'll show you the link below. Next, we'll get updates and news to COVID-19. Well, recently in the news, Vice President Kamala Harris tested positive for COVID-19. According to the New York Times, the White House says she is not in close contact with President Biden and is not experiencing any symptoms. However, will isolate and continue with proper protocol. She has stated that she will work from her residence. The vice president tested positive on both the PCR test and will stay away from the White House until tests are negative. She is currently working from her residence on campus of the Naval Observatory. Ms. Harris is 57 and the latest Washington official to contact the virus. This news comes in with a recent outbreak that has much of the Capitol worried about the spreading risk. The spate of infections in the upper reaches of Washington comes amid the spread of the highly contagious Omicron subvariant virus known as the BA2, and thus continues to serve as a reminder to everyone to continue to stay vigilant as officials seek to pivot away from restrictions. In addition, Ms. Pelosi and members of the Cabinet Attorney General Merrick B. Garland and Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo also tested positive this month. They were among the few who attended the Gridiron Club dinner, a black tie affair where lawmakers, journalists, and administration officials gather and mingle. Although Ms. Harris was not in attendance at the dinner, she continues to take precautions. Ms. Harris received her second booster shot on April the 1st, 3 days after federal regulators authorized a second dose of the COVID vaccine for those over 50 years of age. And generally, it takes about a week to boost the immune system after being vaccinated. Also, her husband, Doug Emhoff, tested positive back in mid-March. During this time, Ms. Harris was forced to back out of an event with the president. It's evident that most Americans have been infected with coronavirus at least once. According to the CDC, the perception that everyone in America have seemed to have the infection at some time or another, the Omicron subvariant reached nearly 60% of the population by February 2022, and evidence of previous COVID-19 infections substantially increased among every age group, says Dr. Christy Clark, the agency researcher who led the study at a recent news briefing. Infections rose mostly during the Omicron surge in children and adolescents than any other variant. This was mainly due to the age groups and at the time were those who were still unvaccinated. New research suggests that 3 out of 4 children and adolescents in the United States were exposed to coronavirus by February 2022, and prior infections offers a weaker shield against the virus than vaccines do. Although exposure to the virus could provide a reasonable degree of protection against severe illness for short term, Dr. Clark says in a statement, we still do not know how long infection-induced immunity will last, which gains a population-wide immunity nationwide may explain the new surge in China and countries in Europe which have been muted in the United States. These findings may allow some comfort to parents, well, at least for now. Dr. Clark strongly advises children to get vaccinated, even if they have been infected with the virus. However, coronavirus hospitalization cases have dropped. The rise is minimum and deaths are continuing to drop. So that's some good news. And even among those who've been hospitalized with less oxygen use and less ICU stays, we haven't fortunately seen any increases in deaths associated with them. So that's a good thing. That's good news. Okay, so no one has lost their life due to the recent surge. So that shows that we're making some type of progress. This was said in a statement by Dr. Rochelle Walensky, the CDC director. The CDC researchers also are assessing antibody levels in people at 10 sites earlier in the pandemic and have since expanded their efforts. So they're still doing research right now. They're expanding that effort, okay, to stay up to date with health news and how to maintain good health. Connect with us on social media, on Facebook, on our Facebook page at Restoring Health Nationwide to find out how the body can naturally heal itself with the help of plant and herbal products. Visit myYL.com/Laronda Dawson. To purchase my new ebook, Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, visit Amazon or our website at LarondaDawsonMinistries.com under book. Well, that concludes this week's episode of the Restore Your Health podcast. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and share it with a friend. Until next week, have an amazing weekend, everyone.
Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better. Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.